and semolina together. Okay, I weighted before 150 grams of flour that is here. Okay, so what you have to do is just to pour on the board. We do our fountain as usual we do when we make pasta dough. The difference is that we use more flour and more water. Why that? Because when we realize the pici, a pici is a long stripe, okay, and it's not so flat as, for example, tagliatella is, but it's round and longer, so that I need more flour than usual to have one portion of pici. The reason why I use 50 grams more than usual, okay? So what we have to add is just water. I weighted 80 grams of water, so I have to pour a little at a time, not all at the same time. And I start stirring, okay? I hope you can see well what I'm doing. And at the beginning I add salt and okay, a pinch of salt and extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil, we say a C of extra virgin olive oil, that means letter C, that is like a splash, like this, okay? And then I continuing stirring while I'm pouring some more water, okay? So what I have to do is just help myself with a fork and I incorporate the flour inside, okay, like this. Okay, this step should last 10 minutes approximately, because we have to create a smooth dough, okay, and we have to avoid to form lumps inside. So I add some more water. So if you have some question during the preparation, because I know it's something that usually is better to do in person. So, but at the moment it's impossible to see people, and I'm very sorry for that, because I miss you. I miss Alan, I miss some of my clients that have become friends, and so when we cook together, hi Maria, ciao, and so I continuing, okay. So with Maria we made the pici at our cooking class, so she's a master now and she can make her pici very well. So you can make different kind of sauce with pici. Oregon. Okay, one moment. I'm coming, because it's my second time that I'm doing a live video, so sorry for not being so able to manage both things at the same time. Okay, so you can see the dough. Oh, ciao, chat and more. How are you? Very nice to see you. Okay, if tonight you are nothing to do and you are obliged to stay home, you can remake the pici. That it's very easy, but take a little more time than make tagliatelle or ravioli, because it has to rest a little longer. And the difficult part is, the tricky one, is when you have to cut one strip at a time, and you'll see what I mean. Okay, so I continue incorporating the flour. Remember that I told you that we need 150 grams of flour, but sometimes depend on the temperature, depend on the humidity of your room, depend if you are in summer or if you are in winter. Okay. So sometimes I would need more flour, sometimes maybe less. Okay. Why no egg? Okay, Joanna, why no egg? Because the recipe is like this. Because piccio is a very poor kind of pasta that comes from Tuscany, and it doesn't ask egg, because at that time they were very poor and they try to use as less ingredients as possible, only flour and egg. So the same reason why in Tuscany we make, for example, bread without salt, because the same period, historical period, when people were very poor and they were not able to have ingredients like salt or egg, and it's a typical kind of pasta. Ciao Manuel, you have to know that we are all at home, also my husband, and he's following me. It's very weird. Okay, you see, maybe later. Ciao Marco. Okay, so I was telling you about we make at your home tonight or today. For some of you, you have to prepare lunch, because I know that in Pacific is 10 a.m. so you could make your lunch. And yesterday I posted the story in which I wrote the ingredients you need. So I don't know if some of you can. Ciao Carolina! If some of you are able, because I have some Italian friends, so I'm a little bit shy speaking in English with Italian friends. Okay. So I'm trying to incorporate all the flour. So remember that you should spend 10 minutes. And ciao pizza. Okay, so this is the dough. Okay, I remove this one because there are some lumps. I prefer to use the fresh one. Okay, and now is the time when we need to knead a lot. Okay, so you have to roll the dough. Okay, ciao setup. No, Alan, it's not true. No, you have to learn a little bit Italian, because you have some Italian friends, so I think you are able to, okay? So what you have to do, you can use both of your hands like this, or you can use the board. Better if it's a wooden board, and you have to roll the dough, okay, out of your body. Put the strength in this part of your hand, okay, continuing kneading. Okay, so when the dough is firm and smooth, okay, can you do a recap of what you have done so far? Oh, okay, ciao Isabel, ciao. Okay, what I did up to now is just to make a dough. I used 150 grams of flour and 80 grams of water. I used this water, okay? So what I did, I made a fountain with a hole in the center, and I pour a little at a time the water inside. I stir with a fork, and I added just a pinch of salt and a splash of extra virgin olive oil. Then when the dough started to be homogeneous, I continued kneading, okay? And now the time is this, okay? So what I have to do now, contrary to what I usually do when I make a tagliatelle or ravioli, I wrap the dough when it's like a ball, like this. But now, because we are going to prepare another kind of pasta, we flatten the dough. So we use a rolling pin, and I put some semolina on the top so that the rolling pin doesn't stick, okay? And I roll. Okay. So what I have to do now is just to give like a rectangular shape, like this, and you have to reach the thickness of about 1 centimeter, approximately half a centimeter. Okay, one moment, because I have very... Okay, so... Some question? Ah, prego Isabella, prego.